Hey, what's up everybody? It's Richie here. That feels really weird to say now. So I haven't been on YouTube for over a year. Well, I've done some secret live streams, but besides that. And I guess I sort of want to talk about that. I did just sort of disappear. I was going to have a face cam on this video, but my hair's a mess, so I'm just going to put gameplay footage over this. There's not going to be anything actually important on screen, and you can just I don't know, browse something else while you're watching this video. So I think I told you guys, like, I had a lot of work that I was busy with, and like obviously college started for me, and that was part of it, but obviously that wasn't all of it. Yeah, it started like a few months before I left. It started to get really hard for me to keep making content because I was making 4 videos a week. I was getting completely burned out on everything. It's not like I was making any money, and it got really stale for me. Basically anything to do with gameplay just got really tedious, and it was taking all my time. It was also pretty bad for me. You know, in music, which is the main thing I do these days, I have a band. I perform. I'm gonna try to get like an EP out sometime soon. It's really easy to separate your performance from your life. And I mean, you write about your life, but, you know, you go up there and you're Ziggy Stardust or whatever, and then you finish and you leave the stage, and like maybe a few people congratulate you. You go get drunk, you're out of the spotlight, and nobody's watching you, and you're just a human being. You go up on stage, you perform, you leave, it's over. On YouTube, it's so much harder to separate your identity from your life. The performance doesn't end. It is your life. And like you look at the insane shit going on YouTube or Twitter right now, which is truly like batshit crazy. Nobody should have to live their life in the public eye. It's obscene. And it turns your life into this really fucked up performance if you're not careful. And I wasn't careful. I was a kid. I was 16. And I had hundreds of people telling me that I was the best thing ever. And the best YouTuber in the world. And that's not healthy in any way. That does not promote growth on a human level. Like, I was a kid. I was really just a kid. And it really fucked me up, you know? Like, for a grown adult to manage the spotlight is hard enough. It fucks people up. People are not wired to be like that and to interact like that, and just living just your life being the product of your life is your content. It's bizarre, and it's terrifying. And of course YouTube is nothing but a publishing platform. And there are tons and tons and tons of people who make a series where this is their performance, this is their podcast, this is their product. And they're just there with the product, the content they're making, and it's not tied up in their life. I mean, it's obviously like affecting their life. Like, being a musician affects my life, but it doesn't consume my life. I don't spend every second of every day playing music. I spend a lot of time doing it, but it's not like I have crowds following me around asking me to perform. And I couldn't get a break from that. I couldn't get a break from just being content and, tweeting however much every day, because if you keep doing that, you keep getting reach and making more and more and more content, because that gives you more and more popularity. And the more videos you grind out and the more you do, and the faster it is and the crazier it is, the more attention you get. And it was consuming, because I was a kid and I didn't know how to handle any of that. And I mean, I want to make things for the world, whether it's music or videos or whatever. I am a performer, and I have fun performing, and I like to think that I am good at performing. But I also want to be able to live my life off camera. And when I was on YouTube, it got to the point where I wasn't doing that. And I just sort of became this sensationalized caricature that I'd sort of invented myself. So that's been kind of rough. Oh boy. Okay, there's another reason I left YouTube. And this one's a little bit harder to talk about, I guess. I mean, I don't owe you guys anything. I don't have to talk about it. But yeah, this is stupid. I did this on a secret stream a while ago, and I thought it would be so easy because y'all are internet strangers. But it's not. So we're gonna do this. Here's your sensationalized content with me living my life on the internet for a day. So I'm bisexual, well, pansexual, but if you don't know what the second one is, I'm the first one. Yeah, I got the big gay. I'm also trans. I'm non-binary. And that's just been a lot to deal with. I lived at the time, I spent like a few weeks here now. I'm mostly away at college or away at work. But I lived in a pretty backwards town, and there were certainly homophobic people. One of my friends actually got shot at for holding hands with a guy, which is not something you would think actually happens in America, but it does plenty of the time. But for me at least, the gay shit was fun. When I started realizing I was pan, it was like a big anti-establishment joyride. And I got to be, the chaotic punk. And I just got to be wilder than I already was. And there were people who were like very clearly against my existence, but I could deal with that. I think we've gotten to the point where being gay or bi is starting to be normalized. I think something like 8% of millennials are queer, and my generation is like way queerer than that. So like in the next few years, we're gonna see like 10-15% of the kids being very, very queer. And it's not easy still to do that, but it's starting to get more normal. But being trans is a different story. Being trans is terrifying for me. And existing in the world like that is just terrifying. And I mean, I'm non-binary, so I'm not really trying to pass as anything, which in some ways is better, and in some ways is worse, because people love to do violence against transgender people, and people who are very clearly not fitting into whatever society got going on. It ain't good. And just doing things as myself is something I'm still working on navigating, and something that's really, really quite scary. And like, I was a normal kid with a YouTube channel and a regular-ish life. You know, I was just, doing my thing. And all of a sudden you wake up one day and you basically have to fight every day to justify your existence. And you know that half the world really, really just wants you dead. And you just have to live every day like that. Like, how do you deal with that? Like, the world is not at all kind to trans people. And it's getting a little better for me. I'm in, some better places than Redneckville, USA. But like, that's another terrifying level with the performance thing, because for a while, the only way I could be myself was to perform. I could play a punk show with my band in a dress, and who cares? That's normal for punk rock. It's all there. And yeah, that's a lot. That's about it for what I've got to say. I think I might put some music up here and maybe do some stuff. I mean, I've done some secret live streams. I might stream a little more. I might try to make some videos. I'm not sure even about what, because I know, like, I like Minecraft. I'm not sure I want to be making 2 Let's Plays a week. It's just, I'm just in a weird situation. My life is a little bit of a mess, but I forget my outro. Yeah. If you have any questions or you just want to talk, just drop a comment, hit me up on Twitter or something. Yeah, my life's been sort of a wild ride in the last year, and hopefully I'll make some more content again. But I really want to make sure, like, that the content is, like, not affecting my life that much, because for a while it was really, like, all consuming. And that's the deal for now. I like the people who said nice things. Thank you for saying nice things. The one person who I'm gonna have to delete all your comments down below, just like, do something else, like, please. It'll probably get caught in the auto filter. I'm not even gonna have to delete them myself. But at any rate, if I can remember my outro, what did I used to say? It's not like that's all for now, folks. What? Oh, it's like and until the next time. All right, so that's gonna be about it. This has been Richie. Something. Yeah, it's been good. This has been Richie, and I'm out. I'll see ya.